Hi, friends. It's Sunday afternoon here in Kenya, and I thought it would be fun just to change things up a little bit and do a video update instead of actually sitting down and writing a blog post. I apologize for the lack of blog posts lately. It's been harder than I had anticipated to get the time to write a good blog post. I have so many pictures I need to post, but those will be up soon. And also, right before this moment, I recorded a very short little interview with Ella. She agreed to it. And so I'll post that later this week. It's just a couple minutes of her thoughts so far on being here in Kenya. So actually, this week we've been here for 5 months. That is hard to believe, but I guess I do feel it. Things are really becoming a normal part of our schedule, our routine. We're understanding different parts of the culture better and just getting to know our neighbors and our friends a lot better. So we're still scheduled to do language school in January, February, and March. And Pete and I get to do it together. We're so looking forward to it because there's a lot of English spoken here, but even more Swahili. And in our area, there's also another language called Kipsigis, but we will start with learning Swahili. So we get to do that for multiple hours a day, and then actually try to get out and use that. And yeah, that starts in January. So right now, our main focus for me and the kids is school. So I wrote in a post recently that school was going well, but that I was also looking for something else to do with Sam. And I'm pretty sure I found it. I ordered it, and it's going to arrive in the next week with a visitor coming to work at the hospital here. So it's called Simply Classical, and it is a classical Christian curriculum written specifically for kids with special needs. And I'm so excited to start using it. I'm reading a book that goes along with it that was written by its creator, and she just so clearly understands what it's like to homeschool kids well who have special needs. So I'm very excited. Lots of books, lots of old books like Dr. Seuss and Margaret Wise Brown, and just beautiful board books. So they will be here, I think, this coming Friday. So my teacher self is very giddy about it. Ella's doing really well with school. I do kind of wish I had more time with her during the day to do school, but being here in a place where it doesn't get cold, I just send her outside every single afternoon after school just to play and play. That's what all the kids here do. So it's kind of even hard to wrap my mind around the fact that there is snow in Minnesota right now. So the weather is gorgeous here. The sun is shining. It's a little overcast. It rained a little bit earlier. We get rain once a day here right now. And otherwise, the weather is about probably somewhere between 65 and 70 right now. We've been told that year round. It's just kind of always like spring here. So it's lovely. Yeah. Other news, Pete is out of town for 2 weeks. He's away teaching at a university here, teaching other physicians how to teach a course that Pete was very involved with in the States. So he's coordinating and overseeing all of that for 2 weeks. And unfortunately, we won't get to go see him. Last month, he was gone at a course, attending a course for 2 weeks, but we got to go see him in the middle of it, which made it feel a lot shorter. But I have a course I will be at next weekend for new missionaries with our organization here, so I'll be at that. So we do get to talk to him, and that makes all the difference when we can call him. Sometimes if internet is working okay, we get to FaceTime too. So I wanted to keep this fairly short, so we're going on 5 minutes, but I hope to do some more updates like this in the future because it's just quick, and I feel like I actually get to communicate with all of you. So if you'd like to leave comments, or if you have any questions about what we're doing here in Kenya or what life looks like, please leave them in the comments because I'd love to respond to those. All right. Thank you all. Goodbye from Kenya.